I've already filmed one reading today with one of these decks. If you pick that deck, that reading is for you. But if you pick the other deck, this reading is for you. Take a moment. Pause it if you need to. Which of these decks are calling to you? If you picked Romance Angels, this is your reading. If you picked Tarot of the Nodges, go ahead to my profile, and it's the one I uploaded right before this. Okay? So it looks like you're wondering what somebody's thinking about and what's their intentions with you. You know, this is going to be kind of more like an energy check-in reading, if you will, with a specific person is what I'm hearing. Okay? Alright, so those two cards kept themselves. This feels actively like what's, yeah. Your questions you got from me are yin yang. It's in an in between of, is this person lying to me? Is this person wanting me to chase them? Versus, is this the one? Is this the person I'm supposed to break these barriers for? Or am I tripping? Am I allowing myself to cycle repeat? That's what you're wanting to know. Is this person a cycle repeat? Because they have gone hot and cold on you. Quite a few times is what I'm hearing. They've gone hot and cold. So, before we even talk about how they feel for you, what are their intentions with you? They feel a lot of passion. Okay? They definitely feel a lot of passion, and they've had a lot of fear, it looks like, that's kept them from opening up to you. They even feel like they've actually self-sabotaged with you from what I'm hearing. This person's like, how could I have any energy? How could I have any energy to give you when I couldn't give to myself? So when you first met each other, they were going through a really hard part of life, a very vulnerable part, and they feel almost like it was unfair. Like, they're like, why couldn't have I met you when I was more healed? That's not how this works. It's not how this works. You don't meet people when you think you're ready. You meet people when Spirit knows it's time. So they actually are feeling pretty... They're feeling like they manifested you in and manifested you out of their life. It looks like in some form they've plugged into their higher source asking questions about you. You know, this person's probably kind of gaslit you in the past. And I'm not saying that that's a good thing at all, okay? At all. But what I am saying is it seems like it came from a place of already being deceptive within themselves. Yeah, letting go of control issues. They have had there's something about you is they have had to rewire the way they've looked at love, situations. And they went into a long retreat. And I hear that you did get tired. It's not that you gave up, but you got tired of putting yourself on the line over and over again for cookie crumbs. They didn't maybe even necessarily see it that way until you reclaimed your energy the way you have. So the way that they feel about you, okay, they still feel a deep amount of chemistry. I think they may even actually be more attracted to you now than ever. There's an inner confliction when it comes to some form of jealousy. So two things. You met them when they were still getting over an ex, partner, situationship, etc. And that person really, really gave them a lot of abandonment issues. Okay, as soon as they gave themselves to that person, it looks like not far much after they were abandoned. So this positive person, when it came to love, switched. And they don't want to be robbed of happiness. They wanted to not be robbed of happiness so badly, they were robbing themselves of happiness with you. But another thing is they may wonder if there's somebody else, or there may be somebody else in your life. And that makes them feel very conflicted from what I'm hearing. It's like itchy. It's like an itchy feeling. At one point they want to like scream like to the world that you're theirs. But the other hand, they're like, I don't know if I even want to speak up and fight. As we speak, are they showing spirit signs that they will not necessarily snap out of the trance they're in regarding why there's this blockage of communication between you two? Or are they going to be stuck in their ways for too long? This makes complete sense to me. A lot of you here need to understand that no matter how much this person loves and cares about you, there does seem to be an energy of them cycle repeating, and you cannot do anything to stop that. This connection is real. It's purposeful. But Spirit's telling you the only way they're ever going to actually want to take a full leap of faith and etc. to you is when they know they've actually completely lost you. This person seems like an individual where they still, it's like they are in a state where if they feel that they've lost you, that is the only way they try to pursue. But if you give them validation that you're still there and you create this like bubble safe space, they instantly retreat and are like, okay, cool, then I can just come back. And again, this is not from a cynical place. They're being deceptive within themselves. They enjoy watching you from afar. They actually enjoy the fantasy of you more than being with you. And I know that's frustrating. There's somebody else worth waiting for than craving into this, okay? I hear a lot of you have thought about reaching out to them. Like, maybe if I do it, I know that what they're going through, and I know why they're being this way. You know, this is not a person. Spirit shows me the balance, the equilibrium would make sense to put yourself again out there for. And they want me to say it like that, like again. There's somebody else meant for you. There's somebody else meant for you. You have a new soulmate that's walked into your life. And Spirit says this one will be easy to take at the right pace. And this one is something far more, not even just stable, but progressive, stable, connected, fun. Somebody that is willing to show you all sides of them and receive all sides of you. Somebody that wants to know your soul far before they know your body. All you need to do is let this go. You have a choice. And of course, these are collective, so you take what resonates. But feeling the love I know that is on the other door for you, if you could have a split second of feeling what that is, you would know that this person was just a moment in time. At this moment, this is all you know. This and all the past relationships. This is new. This person comes into your life by picking yourself and putting yourself first. And it's nobody being punished. It's nobody giving up. You're letting go. This was an exciting dynamic. But the spiritual connection is not to the level of the divine. This is somebody that, let's just say, still has more work to do before they're ready for what you're ready for in a relationship. And it's not somebody where Spirit shows me to tell you to be at peace with fate and let them catch up. They show me you were passengers for a little while on each other's ride of life. You shared and occupied a space, an energy, if you will, for a time period of life. But they are a roller coaster you do not need to ride. You guys have gone on a roller coaster that you don't need to ride on again together. You have a much more stronger love formulating towards the October season. My next retreat, my next adventure is in September of 2026, and that is a camping adventure to Utah. If you're somebody who would love to explore the wilderness with yours truly and other people part of your collective, you really should check out this trip. This is going to be the second hiking-based adventure I've ever done. The first one was in Colorado, and that was last year. It was phenomenal. Every single person that comes on the trip is going to receive a one-on-one personal reading with yours truly in the mountains. We do a tarot teachings workshop where I teach you all about how to understand tarot, and I give you a spiritual gift to take home as well. Just some of the activities we have in store with this trip is whitewater rafting, horseback riding, and then of course all of the trails we're going to be going and seeing. If you're interested in learning anything else about the trip, please go to the trip page and check it out. That is linked in my Instagram bio, on my Instagram stories, and on my website, offprintmint.com. And that is linked in all my social media platforms. If you are wanting to claim your spot, all you have to do is put a 25% down deposit on the total price of the trip to have it claimed. And then you have all of the way, 10 months from now, to pay off the remaining amount of the trip. Let's just give you an example. If you were to go ahead and put that down deposit for your trip, and then if you made a monthly payment every single month, all the way until that cutoff point, that would be $278 a month that you're paying for this trip. Okay? Or if you're somebody that would rather pay for it all up front, you're allowed to do that. Either way, check out the trip and see if it calls to you. That's what I got for y'all today. And I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.